Well, we're back in the studio again tonight, and like a fool, because I'm still not doing 100%, I recorded 2 videos just showing this version up here in the corner on the whole screen. Didn't show the games at all. So, we're going to start again. Start off with a big special thank you to Gamers Sanctum in Sparta, Wisconsin, our favorite place to play. Tim and the gang. Get all your card needs and your gaming needs. Just give them a call. Tell them the Barbecue Man sent you. And, of course, Cooley Cards and Gaming, a huge part of our channel. Very grateful to have them as a sponsor as well. They help provide many of the products that we use in our Thursday night giveaways and in our games that we play. And if you haven't been on our Thursday night shows, we start at 6 p.m. Central each and every Thursday. You can win great cards just for showing up and saying hi. You can buy into games. You can play high rollers. You can do all kinds of different things. Lots and lots of fun on Thursday nights. Check that out as well. So, this would be what I would call part 2 of our series of trying to win League Cups in December in our area. We had the last League Cup as of this past Saturday, the 16th of December, which I'm not sure when this video will make it to YouTube, but give you an idea of when I'm recording this. I have been quite a bit under the weather for the last week plus. Just getting back to getting, near over 50%. Let's say it that way. Feeling better. Wanting to put some time into play testing. So far, I played Balls and Crabs, the Hisuian Electrode. Here, let's just show you. Played this Hisuian Electrode and Klawf deck at the last League Cup. Made top 4. Only got beat by one deck, and that was Lost Zone. I got beat in the Swiss pairings and in the finals, or semifinals. Because the Sableye was just chewing me up. So we've added this Jirachi, which we had in there before, and we put it back in again. Prevents damage counters from being placed on the bench guys. So if we know we're going up against Lost Box, that is going to be one of the key factors in how we can have a better chance of beating it. So without any further ado or don't, we're going to get into play testing. And it's going to be a lot of this deck because this is the deck that I am most comfortable with to play at the upcoming tournament on the 30th. So we're going to give this thing a swing again. I'm going to put my feet up so I can try to relax. And we're going to see what we can do with this deck. Now overall, in other matchups that I played against, I played against a Lost Tina box. And I had very good success against that. Their draws were poor. My draws were good. So I had an easy time with that deck. I also played against a Miraidon deck, which, we got to start with Iron Bonnet, or Brute Bonnet. Miraidon with the Klawfs in our deck is a relatively good matchup for us. Miraidon is very fast, don't get me wrong. It's very powerful, especially with Iron Hands taking more than one prize at a time. And then we got Chin Pow. Okay. So let's see what we can do against this. We have a rather abysmal hand to start with. We have no way to get any pokes. We have no way to get anything going. We have no draw. This could be tough. But Miraidon was a winnable matchup. We did win that matchup. And then the fourth and final round that I won, I played against a Rayquaza VMAX, playing against one of our younger players that we have up at Gamer Sanctum. Still in the Masters division, don't get me wrong, just not, as seasoned as some of us old farts. Well, anyway, so it looks like they're going to be playing the version with Iron Bonnet or Iron Hands in it. There's so many iron things going on nowadays, I'm not sure which ones are which anymore. They've got a rather incredible setup right here. Look at that. They've got the Chen Pao. They've got an energy attachment. It looks like they're going to be trying to go after the Greninja to try to take out my bench guys, and we have drawn absolutely nothing. Boy, this is going to be tough. We don't have any choice. We got to get a Battle VIP pass. And we throw away 3 cards. We got the counter catcher. Yippee skippy. This is quite an abysmal hand. I'm not going to lie to you, gang. We're in a lot of trouble. We can't even use our town store to try to take anything. We can do absolutely nothing. There's no purpose in playing any of the cards in our hand. Energy attachments aren't going to help us. We only play 4. We need them for Klawf. Town store won't help us. There's no tool in our deck that we can use because we have each tool. Yeah, and there's their Ptcgl, so we're probably going to lose this turn. If they have at least 2 more energies, which they should, we lose. Yep, there you go. There's our loss. They needed to throw away 3 energies to knock us out. And we have no other Pokemon we can play, so those are the breaks sometimes, gang. It's just the way it is. And they flexed on us and did 300, and that's fine. So, you know, I don't really consider those losses because, you know, your deck fails, and it happens sometimes. There's nothing you can do about it. Except bounce back and try again. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Now, I did see one other player this past weekend playing up at Gamer Sanctum. He actually had a Klawf Electro deck too. He didn't do quite as well as I did, but, you know, maybe I had better matchups. You know, it's not saying I was a better player or my deck was superior. I may have just had better matchups. Or maybe my opponents made more mistakes. You know, wow, really? Gee whiz, I can't win a coin flip. Let's see what our opponent has here. There, they made a decision. That's good. Yeah, that's rather horrible when you're playing that many basics. That many ways to get basics. Ultra Ball, Battle VIP Pass, Nest Ball, Heavy Ball. And we got none. You know. Here we go. Here we go. There you go. Could this be an Alakazam deck by chance? Or is it Guardy? Or is it Mew? Or is it none of the above? Dusky. What's behind the Dusky? Nest Ball is good. Always like getting those. Oh, it's a Charizard deck. Okay. This is a tradition that the Charizard decks have been running quite a bit to use that the Rotom's Insta-Charge to try to get more cards, because quite frankly, when you're playing Charizard, you can burn through a lot of cards and not have anything left in your hand to draw with. Wait a minute. Grass Energy. What in the heck are they playing? Very interesting. Alright, so they have a grass, so could this be Meowscarada? Possibly. So we've got some pieces in play here, so we're going to get started. And I think I'm going to start with Klawf. And what else do we need? Do we need a Brute Bonnet? Yes, we do. Okay. So we'll grab a Brute Bonnet. And we'll use those guys. And we'll get some of these cards out of our hand that they need. And ones that we don't need. Now, we need the Sneezer too, so we'll get him as well. So now we have 2 choices. We can Squawk and Seize first, or we can Research first. These cards aren't going to help us right now, so I think we're going to Research first and try to rip a switch card and go from there. We got a switch card. We also have a Nest Ball, which is good for us. So we're going to Nest Ball for Trode. Put him in play just to see if we need to keep him around. I am tempted to get the Jirachi in case it is Meowscarada, but I don't know for sure if it is. So let's play the Doofsky. We'll play the switch card and go to Klawf, because he's weak to fighting, I believe. And we can put the Forest Seal Stone down. Now we've got a turn 2 Research to go to town as well, which makes the Squawk ability a lot less usable. But we can use him with Thornton later. So let's do our double poisoning. And then we'll do the KO here. There we are. So we get 2 prizes turn 1. That's pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. Depending on what they try to pull up next. Oh, we can use that to get rid of Squawk if we wanted to. I get a feeling if they don't hit Yeah. Oh yeah, Bond Suite. Bond Suite. Still not exactly sure what they're playing here. Does his evolution give you a energy acceleration? Can't remember. See, this is why you got to play test a lot, because you never know what you're going to run into. Oh, goody, my favorite, the counter catcher. Hey. And they put our brute bonnet up. Yippee skippy. All right. This is one of the reasons why we run several switch cards. It's also why we play the Thornton, because we could theoretically switch into a Klawf or something else that could be in our discard pile. Unfortunately, we don't have any of that right now. But that's okay. There's a grass energy again. Still not quite sure what they're doing. I still have no idea. Now they got the Ptcgl. They play any cards down to help us figure out what they're playing and help themselves draw it. Town Store is good. We'll use that and then we'll collapse Stadium. Maybe. Irida. Oh, this is the terrestrialized Serena EX. That's what this is. They got another Bond Suite. That's what they're playing. Okay. Now we know what's going on. Panic Mask. What does that do? Well, let me see it. $40 HP or less remaining. So if I have 40 HP or less, I can't attack. Okay. And they've got panic masks coming out of their ears. Sheesh. For having one card in their deck, they're doing quite a bit of stuff. Ain't gonna lie. Froginator. Alright, so what are we gonna do here? We gotta do some stuff. And I think I'm gonna go after this thing with Klawf. So we're probably going to have to boss the Ptcgl and KO that. Because I think that may be our biggest threat currently. Even though I don't like these panic masks at all. So we're going to have to go get a... yeah. Really hate using this to get a switch card, but, you know, whatever. Alright. We're going to send Klawf out, I think. And then we're going to boss up the Ptcgl. Seems to be the right way to do things. Not really sure. But that's what we're going to do. Because if they can't draw, they can't fight. Now, if in those 5 cards plus the prize or the draw that they get, they have a way to get the Serena, the Energy, the Braviary, and everything all at one time. Good for them. They deserve to win. Well, there's part of it. And that's going to put us down to 30 HP, so we won't be able to attack with him. Attack this guy with him. Or this guy. And they've got another panic mask. Jesus. And a 4th panic mask. And an Iono. Wow, that's impressive. We didn't get a damn thing to help us. Yeah. This could be a tough road to hoe, gang. I'm not going to lie. Because they're going to put us at 30 HP left. And then take us down to 20 with poison. What? Oh, they could attack anybody. Alright, well that means we can still attack with our guy. And that's fine. We don't have a whole lot to go on here. So let's boss Sure, we'll boss the Bidoof. Just to keep him from drawing too many cards. Although I don't know how I'm going to get out of this. I really don't. I don't want a town store because I owned it a couple of times and I think our Ultra Balls and stuff are going to be near the top. So we're going to have to just hold the hand. We will, I guess, just to make sure we learn to go through the motions. We're going to double poison and well act that thing and finish that off. So my next guess is they're probably going to come after my Klawf. It's the only other attacker I have out. They have panic masks on everybody, so I can't do anything with them unless I use the spicy seasoned curry, which would probably work out to our advantage to do that. There's their bravery. Now see, they do that with this one because they can actually eerie cry for no energies and knock out my electrode, which would really stink. Or they're going to hit this guy. Well, what's it going to be? Okay, they put one after the Brute Bonnet, and that's fine. So what do we have here? We have 50. Boy, we draw like crap. All right. We got to get some draw cards going, so we got the Beebs. There's the Beebs. We're going to be looking for a switch card. I don't know how many we have left. 1, 2, we have escape rope left. That's it. Oof. We do have Thornton, but we have nothing in the prizes to use for it. I'd like to get him up and curry him where we can whack this thing, but we can't do it. So, we'll Bibarel for 3 cards. That's really not that helpful. Grant can hit for, give us a little 30 more damage. A double poison. I mean, we could curry 20 damage away, but why? Or 40 damage away, but what's the point? Then we're burned, we could take 20 more, so there's no purpose to it. Let's see what this will do. Hey, how are you? Let's see if it'll work. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Oh, goodness gracious. This is turning out to be a heck of a lot worse matchup than I thought it would be. The good news is, if they knock us out, we've got game in hand. I just don't know if they have enough to do anything to us. Because they could put another one of these guys at 30 HP to go and hypothetically try to knock us out with a Braviary next turn. But, oh, look at that. They can heal 30 in all special conditions and do 180 and knock us out. That's good. The bad news for them is they didn't take into account the fact that Spicy Seasoned Curry heals 40 damage from me. So, that should finish this game. Should. Yeah, we got to take out one of those super rods. So that should take away the Panic Mask ability. We can poison both. And that should be enough to KO them. And we've been. So that was an interesting matchup. I'd never actually played that matchup, even though one of the young guys out at Gamer Sanctum does play that deck. And we helped him get some of the cards for it. And I think it's pretty unique and kind of fun to play. They just didn't have enough for the crabs, the balls. So, there's a couple of games down. We're going to say like, share, subscribe, ring the bell notification, comment below. Let me know what you think. We'll be having another video on this series coming up very soon, probably tomorrow as of recording. Continuing to prepare for the next League Cup. Well, you've seen it. I won a game against the deck. I had no idea what I was doing. You can do it too. See you next time.